Hi and welcome to Frozen City. Firstly, I'm absolutely loving this game and how it plays. There's loads I want to talk about, so let's get into it. I'm just going to explain and talk about the game and its mechanics briefly, and then jump into some gameplay. I have timestamps below, so if you want to jump to a certain bit, feel free to. So Frozen City is a city building game set in an ice-apocalyptic world. As chief of the last town on Earth, your responsibility is to manage survivors to gather resources to rebuild society and meet the basic needs of survival. Then you can expand, explore, save survivors, then explore the wilderness, conquering tough conditions to obtain valuable resources and exploring the truth behind the apocalypse. So I'm actually on the fourth map. I've got a little bit too carried away. I started playing this and I wasn't actually sure whether I was playing videos on it, and this game is so good. The first and second map I would say are quite easy, and you'll actually get through those fairly quickly. But they are essential. They sort of like really break. This game's really good. They break you into all the mechanics quite, not too slowly, but enough so you can actually understand, what you're doing. So I'm going to go through all the startup processes that you have in your normal. If you've already played this, you will know. And this might be new to you. You might be on a lower level, or if you haven't played it, it'd be similar to this. But obviously, when you first play it, you won't have as many buildings or heroes and stuff. So you've obviously, with the ice apocalypse, you've always got your fire that I would say is literally your main focus. Because you do, at the moment we're at minus 20 degrees, which is important. You can put your big fire on, which in the top left you can see your temperature. You can set that as Celsius or Fahrenheit in the settings. But that's your main one, and then you've got your food. So we're chuck a guy in there that'll work away. So you need to get your food, and then you need someone in there to cook the food to feed your people. This probably will be, so then you have either like a hunter's cabin so you've got what you need to put workers in there to go out and then source food for your chefs to make. This map's actually a greenhouse to make bread, so we'll build that. So you've got a hospital, we'll build that. So at the moment, at the moment you can see like the cost and the time of the building, and I've got unlimited, because as you actually, I find it quite good actually. So as you progress through the cities, you will get a resource that then becomes available to you unlimited. So you've got your unlimited resources, which is really good, because then you can, hang on, to make sure I've got people in these places. So I've been able to actually build quite a lot of buildings straight away. What I've got here, copper mine. And then we've got another door, and we'll build that. So it's so you've got your times here during the day. So you've got your sleeping time, your working time, which is here, and then your eating times too. You can actually extend those by clicking on this people button on your right hand side of the screen, and you've actually got extended shifts for certain buildings, but then you have to be careful, because as you can see right now, so you've got to take care of the wellness of your survivors. You've got their warmth, their hunger, and their sleep. So the extended shift will literally make them do an all-nighter. So they will literally work, instead of sleeping, they'll work there too, which will make them discontent. And if that goes up, they start striking. I've not got to that point yet, which is quite good, but it can happen, excuse me. But so what have we got? So then you've got your tasks as well. I'm trying to make sure that I put up everything in this episode. I probably will forget something. but you can see 0 out of 133 once. So that's how the game plays. So I mean, you will pretty much have the city maxed out. You can actually pass as soon as you do these 133 tasks. You can move on to the next city and you get a chest at the end. So yeah, but you will pretty much, you can just play it without looking at these and just maxing up your stuff and just claiming whenever you unlock stuff, or you can actually focus on these. Sometimes you do need to focus on these, because when you look at a building like this, you need a hero for it. So you can just go into the shop and buy chests, and you will more than likely unlock that hero that you need from the chests. I really want to make sure that, yeah, we've got 6 mils in there. Yeah, or the tasks, I haven't got one just yet, but when you complete these you do actually get 3 chests, and when you open those up you get your heroes. I actually need like 2 new heroes in this map. I have had a chef and someone in the hospital on prior maps, but this is something new to me that I've come across. So yeah, if you've got a chef or someone in the hospital, it might not carry on to the next city. Because I've got, these are the heroes that I've actually unlocked so far. Yeah, these are to be collected in my city, and these are ones unlocked. So I've got a majority of them. I've got about half of them. But yeah, it's actually it's good. You can easily do this free to play. As I said, you just need to focus on these tasks, and they do actually, throw a lot of rewards your way for playing the game. So we look at, so this is the good part. When you're a few cities down the line, you have your unlimited resource. So I can actually okay, now I'm into, so what I'm going to do quickly, just spent a bit too much coal and all. Yeah, that's what I'll go around and do quickly, is use some of the resources that I've got unlimited amounts on. But that's one thing you need to be careful of, is some resources that require upgrades will be your fuel resource. And I have actually had it before. I've got a storm coming. Oh wow. So this is where it's not good. I've got a storm coming. I've got my fire on the big fire, and it's literally minus 30 degrees. So my survivor's gonna have to just tough it out for 3 minutes. Yeah, that's not good. Let's have a look. They are very cold. That's how the bars work out. So if it's full, that means it's good. If it's empty, that's really not good. Yeah, this is going to be tough. Let's have a look at my tasks. Okay, so we need upgrade hospitals, medical bed to level 10, and build the copper mine. So that only takes 2,000, that's not bad. I see, but actually that's really good. My fire at the moment, on the top left corner, you can see that it's using wood, which I've actually got unlimited. So I actually don't need to worry about coal right now, but yeah, when I upgrade it, we'll start using coal. So I need to make sure these guys are producing enough. Yeah, this storm's brutal. Okay, got 1 minute left of the storm. This is a tough start. Normally they don't throw a storm at you straight away. Oh, there we go. We've got someone sick. Oh my god, this is actually a really tough start. And I've not got my hero. This ain't good. I've not got my hero in there. Okay, this is actually... I need to build one. I need to complete one of these tasks. Okay, so I need coal. And then for the copper mine. Okay, so I need like 2,000 coal for that. Okay, it's probably going to be cheaper just upgrading my hospital bed. But at least the storm's going to run out. Okay, we're back to 5 degrees. That's pretty good. So there we go. My warmth bars increased a lot, so that's good. We made it out of the storm with only 1 sick. But if I don't attend to this guy soon, he's yeah, he's gonna die. Or just leave. I think they do. I think they just leave the city. But yeah, that's not good. Okay, so we've got like 400. This is one of my tasks, right? No, I need to build the copper mine or upgrade this. Okay, so we'll start upgrading this. So I need to get some of these tasks to then... You do get some free chests, but I've already claimed those. So I just need to work through the tasks to then get a chest to then hopefully unlock this hero and the kitchen one. Oh wow, now I need to copper, that sucks. So I now need to, yeah, I'm not going to be able to upgrade the medical bed to level 10 until I build the copper mine. So I need to wait until I get 2,000. Yeah, I think I've covered pretty much everything there. That was a really rough start though. That was actually quite tough. Excuse me. But yeah, that was quite tough. But those are like the base mechanics. So I'd say I've probably got everything here. So yeah, you have your sort of first resources, which is normally coal. I think it's like sometimes you can get wood, but I think as you go up, you get different ores and stuff. So I think, yeah, it was like wood in the first one, and then you sort of like get coal, and then you start moving on to ores like sort of iron. What was that notification? Yeah, so you got your bars here on the right hand side. So you got your settings, some mail. You got your statistics. So you got like your production chain there. So you get your coal first, and then that one on the left here will be your copper. So I'll get like 4 other different buildings during this city, and then you can see how much you're actually gaining per minute and how much you're using per minute. But because it's not a working hour, it's not coming up, which is actually, I'd like to see it just remain. Yeah, I'd like to not have to wait until I start working to see how much I'm getting per minute. But so, yeah, that's really not good. I've only got 6 to break. Each meal costs 7. But that's your main focus is you know, your fire, because that will, as the days progress, the city will get colder, so you need to sort of be ahead of the curve. I've done it before in one of my cities. I've left my fire a little bit too late, and then when night approaches and it gets colder, even if I put my fire on sort of like that extra burn, just a big fire, put it on the big fire, it's still not enough, and then yeah, you're just increasing your chances to getting sick, and then, you know, you might actually get people starting to leave your city, so it can actually go downhill quite quickly. But those are the main the main things you need to look out for, and as you keep on building, you sort of unlock new stuff. But I'm gonna cut it until I need 1,000. No, 2,000. I need 2,200 to do that. That is pretty much the next one, because everything else is now costing. I need to level this up. It's basically free. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to cut it until my workers gain enough coal. 700. And then we can start progressing through the tasks to then hopefully get some heroes. Yeah, so I'll see ya when I get 2,200 coal. Right, so I'm literally just about to get my coal I need for this building. But for time's sake, I've actually just chucked my survivor on an extended shift. I'm actually gonna, so he's literally working right now during the night time, just to try and get this done. I think what I might have actually made a mistake on, if you noticed, as I was upgrading all my stuff, I would spend my coal on a few of the upgrades. So I think that's probably where I messed up a little bit. But yeah, this one's definitely a tougher start. So we've got this, got that made up. Yeah, because I think I should have really built that a little bit sooner before then spending the coal on the upgrades. I literally done that by mistake. But yeah, the supply chain for the food is a little bit sketch right now. I've only got 30, and it costs 70 for each meal. So I've actually got a few people that's hungry. And click him. Yeah, my warmth and sleep are fine. It's the food. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for part 1, and yeah, continue building soon. Yeah, all I'm going to do is just sort of maintain. I'm going to collect my resources and stuff, and then as soon as I start recording again, I'll update you guys and then sort of upgrade some of my stuff.